Oh wait, his grandfather is North Korean? Dang, I did not know that.
And so he actually got on a train and went to go to the DMZ where he was going to kill himself. But on that train,
dang.
and this is where the story is like, it's one of those things where it's like you couldn't write it like this. People wouldn't believe it happened.
Markiplier story.
Do you know who Markiplier is?
Uh-uh.
He's a YouTuber who has like 38 million subscribers.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and have you heard of the movie Iron Lung?
Oh wow.
Just came out a couple weeks ago that he made.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. Like
Yeah.
he was like people were saying like, oh, like he defied the the movie like budgets, like how Disney spent like hundreds of millions of dollars, but he only spent okay, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
Now.
he did spent 2 or 3 million and made like 20 million the opening weekend or something like that. So.
All right, Markiplier.
Markiplier.
So what's this video about?
Just watch.
Okay, let's watch it.
My grandfather, he was up before the Korean War. He was up towards the north border of what is now North Korea.
Oh wait, his grandfather is North Korean?
And then he started to get rumors, that the Korean War was going down. So his parents sent him and his brother south.
Oh dang, I did not know that. So he has a North Korean blood. I did not know that. Wow.
And then sent off to war and die. So they sent sons south, and my grandpa and his brother ran like right as they got across the border. War broke out, and just lived in complete poverty, homelessness, struggling. Lost his brother because he went back up to try to find family.
Oh,
Never came back. And he basically was like, I don't want to live anymore. All my family's gone. All of them. I never. And so he actually got on a train and went to go to the DMZ where he was going to kill himself. But on that train, and this is where the story is like, it's one of those things where it's like you couldn't write it like this. People wouldn't believe it happened. On that train, there was a family friend that had also fled from the same town that he was from that recognized him. So this guy recognized him on the bus and said, "Aren't you Mr. Chi?" And it's like, I'm a friend of your family. Are you okay? Like, can I repay you and your family for all the kindness you gave him? Like a job at a military base. Met my grandfather, got introduced to my mother. Literally all these chains of events, and that's literally the only reason I'm here.
Wow.
Like tracing these events of impossibility to get to me here today. That's why it's called Markiplier for North Korea, the real reason, but it's just like these events.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really fascinating. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of, his story is definitely unique, and his parents' story is really, really unique in that way, how, the sadness drove him to, madness. And sadness, well, I wouldn't say madness, but sadness drove, his grandfather, his grandfather to,
Despair.
Yeah, despair. And that's a lot of, North Korean people's stories in a way. I wouldn't say all of them. And there are, few North Korean, there are a lot of North Korean people who came down to South Korea before war. They live a comfortable life, right? And in fact, the head of Hyundai, the CEO and the founder of Hyundai, it's actually, he's from North Korea. He stole cows and then he came down to South Korea, and later on he repaid that. But people like that, like he had people, the CEO of Hyundai, original CEO of Hyundai, like he did not go to school at all, but but he's successful. And likewise, when we're given the right opportunities and given the in a hardworking mindset, right, hardworking, and given the right opportunities, people can really, really flourish, and they can actually come alive. So, Markipliers, thank you so much for your story.
The end of his grandpa's story kind of reminded me of yours a little bit. How at this very pivotal, just about to fail part of the story, the right person came along at just the right time.
Yeah. So actually that's so true. How he was going up to the DMZ to unalive himself, but he met at the despair, right, the most lonely, and that time he met his family, friends, neighbors, and how he was saved. And in a way, for me, walking in that, Chinese, like in forest in China for 3 days, and giving up. It's like, okay, this is it. But actually, a Chinese person, giving me a ride and basically saving my life. So, yeah, there are some similarities. Is that an accident or someone else looking out for us?
It's probably not very likely that his grandpa met your grandpa, right? Because did he leave before the war? Is that what his story was? I didn't.
Oh, his grandfather left. Yeah, so it seems like his grandfather left North Korea before the North Korean War broke out, and my paternal grandfather actually came from China, right, to fight the war. So it's unlikely that these two people could have met.
It's a pretty cool story, though.
Yeah, it is a really, really cool story. One way to look really cool and also support me at the same time is buying this t-shirt right here. I am based on a true story by going to charlesnorthkorea.org, and there are many different kind of styles and cool designs. Please go check it out.